everybody, it's Nick Theos from Mikelson Yachts, and I am coming to you from a very, very special boat. This is a 2018 Mikelson 50 Generation 2 luxury sport fisher. Really cool boat. If you look at this interior, a little fancier than the other ones we've done. To have a Generation 2 come on the market is pretty special. There's only a handful that have been built, and it's a couple of years if you want to do a new one. So this is a real opportunity. The boat's here in San Diego, and we're going to take you for a walk through and get you out on the water and report it. Okay, so we're in the galley right now, aft galley layout. This is what we call our mega salon layout. A lot of the 50s with the aft galley, things are kind of offset. This is a great big square, kind of like the 43 is that the guys were requesting, so we made it work. So aft galley, forward I've got a great big U dinette that converts to a berth. A couple bar stools so you can belly up to this beautiful silestone. Jets flying in the background. Big stainless steel refrigerator. We got a Miele induction cooktop. I got a microwave convection oven Miele, and I have a warming drawer as well. A lot of cool appliances in here and a bunch of storage. Nice big basin and a cool faucet here. I got more appliances here to starboard. Beverage refrigerator, wine cooler, ice maker. Ship's main panel. There's sub panels in the cockpit and the flybridge as well. Entertainment stuff, television, and as we wrap around this way, I've got this nice big L-shaped settee with storage in here. And as you can see, it's a great big open square, really cool feel. 360-degree windows, nice big open feel on this boat. So really pretty boat, but this is a fishing boat as well, and a rod storage inside. We've got our overhead locker that you've seen on a lot of our boats. 8 feet long here, big storage up here, 3 doors open. But this boat, it's got this cool feature we've done on a couple of 50s, a lot of the Nomads. Here's my starboard settee over here. Finger holes, lift this up. Really nice access. I've got a rack there, tackle, rods. This stretches all the way down. I can get nice big long rods in there. Really nice setup. All right, so there's the salon. Let me take you forward to the 2 luxury staterooms and the 2 heads. So I've got a companionway here. Port side. I've got a big double berth. And there's a single back here that flips down. So I've got a single that can come down, make a berth. Now across the hallway, guest head. Full stall shower in there. Really nice waterworks fixtures. And then forward is my master stateroom. Really pretty. Got a TV here. 2 big hanging lockers. There is some storage below the berth. A couple portholes. Overhead hatch. And then the master's got its own head here with a full stall shower. Let me show you the under salon utility room. Okay, so here, as we move back aft, big hatch, get underneath the salon. There's a lot of different configurations on the 50 for the under salon. This is about the biggest you can do. I've got a washer dryer down there. The dryer is vented. There's a water heater. This boat is Seakeeper ready, meaning it's already set up with a pump and mounting plates. Just need to drop the unit in there, and a ton of storage, as you can see down there. Let's take this thing out of the water, see how she does. Okay, so let's take a tour of the spotless engine room on this 2018 Mikelson 50. I've got a set of 600 horsepower Cummins QSC 600s, a couple ZF transmissions attached to those, and a 13 kW Onan generator. Let's start over here. Here's my starboard engine. Got this nice stainless steel diamond plating down here. Really good access to my exhaust. The water maker is under the starboard fish box that the Eskimo feeds ice into. Generator center line. And then forward of the generator, I've got some air conditioning pumps. I've got access to my sea stringers for my mains, fuel manifold. Let's pop the camera down there and I'll show you a bit more. Okay, so we're down here in the engine room. Again, water maker, starboard aft corner, starboard engine, and then forward battery switches up above, the fuel manifold, and then I have dual Raycor filters, so I can switch on the fly if I have any issue with my fuel filters. Starboard engine, and then over here behind the port engine. Behind the port engine, there's my Eskimo ice machine. Really good access to rudders and all my steering systems. And a pretty good looking engine room, if I don't say so myself. Okay, so where we are in the large fishing entertaining cockpit. Got a nice teak deck. There's always a slant back on this boat, so the sun is the great enemy of teak decks, and this one's always been really well protected, so it's in great shape. Let's see, moving forward up here, I have a full day head, toilet. There's a hot cold shower in the box in there. I've got a 12-inch repeater for my Garmin stuff, another radio, another stereo control, nice sink and a couple of cup holders, a bunch of tackle storage. Let's go around here starboard. Of course, we have the staircase upstairs. Nobody wants a ladder these days. Another ProPilot joystick down here. Really, really nice for fishing, maneuvering the boat, especially when everybody's downstairs. We've got the cockpit flip-up table, cocktail table. This comes up. Two nice big in-transom bait tanks. Swim step, I've got the stainless steel rails, so I'm real comfortable down there, whether I'm getting off a dinghy or fishing and handling a fish down there. This boat does have an Eskimo ice machine, ice chipper, and it gets delivered to this fish box. This is insulated, has a macerator pump out, so I can fill this up with clean ice, either put fish in here, or what I see most guys do these days is have a kill bag back here, and I've got continuous fresh ice coming out of here. Hot cold shower down here, good call. This comes out, we'll stretch over if I'm showering off. Storage lockers here. When we get back to the dock, we'll flush the coolers full of fresh water. This has the fresh water system to flush your coolers. Transom door, great boat, beautiful, excellent condition. Okay, so we pulled away from the dock. I'm here at the aft station. Got this big, vast flying bridge. Got controls back here, port aft corner. If we look back here, I can see I've got a great vantage point for fishing, for docking the boat, for maneuvering. Great big bench seat right here. Access to the hardtop. Back here, I've got my Glendenning controls. I've got a ProPilot joystick system. We'll talk about that later. Engine displays, autopilot, start stops horn. Forward of this, nice big circular settee. This converts to a berth, but I can literally get, 8, 10, 12 people up here for a harbor cruise for a day on the water. Forward of that, I've got a couple of nice stid helm seats. Starboard, I've got another bench seat, great place to take a nap and face aft. And then as we go forward to the forward dash, our main helm, I've got 3 17-inch Garmin display screens. The port one right now has the Ghost system set up on it. This is a camera system that has a DVR set up with it, so I can keep an eye on this stuff. There's engine room cameras as well. If something happens on the boat, I can go back, it's all recorded, I can look it all up on my cell phone. Chart table, Fusion remote for the stereo. The Garmin displays will also work all the stereo stuff. A couple radios, bow thruster, engine displays, start stops. I've got trim tabs with indicators on them. Horn, controls. I want to take the forward station. I just took control. Now we can maneuver the boat from up here. Autopilot. And on this one, we cut the dash down when we built this boat, and we did this nice little kind of glove box storage area up here. Below that, we've got a refrigerator. All right, let's take her up on plane. Okay, so we're up here at the helm. We're out on San Diego Harbor. The weather's not amazing today, but we've got the harbor to ourselves. One thing I want to show you while we're up here, I've got a nice big Avon tender up there with a 50 horsepower Yamaha center console. And on the port side with a cover on it, that's a 1,000 pound steelhead davit. It's full auto rotate, extension, luff, really nice davit, nice dinghy. Now let's take her up to our nice cruising speed of somewhere around 9 to 10 knots. We should be able to find 1-to-1. And I'll show you how these screens are really nice for finding your economy and knowing just what you want to do. I'm going to take us up to just over 1,500 RPM. So here we are, and I can look right here. Here's my total economy. I'm getting better than a mile per gallon. We're doing 9.3 knots. That'll settle out somewhere around 9.5 usually. With the swell, you can get to 10. And my range, my center tank's about half full right now, but I've got a 240 mile range at this speed. Fill the boat up, obviously you got a lot more range. All right, heading back in. One thing I want to talk about, slips can be tougher and tougher these days, but this 2018 Mikelson 50 has a really nice in-tie slip here in San Diego. We're pulling up on it right here. You saw us leave from it earlier. And if you play your cards right and buy this boat and get your application into the marina, there's a pretty good chance that in-tie could be yours. Really nice slip. Downwind and in-tie, you can't beat that. So now that we're here, I'm going to flip the boat around and I'm going to show you this fancy ProPilot joystick and how we can make the boat go sideways and maneuver it just like a pod boat, but this is conventional drive. Stand by as we flip the boat around. Boat swung around so our starboard side's against the dock. Now I've pressed the take button on the joystick. All this does is we've taught the engines, we want to straighten our steering, which I've done. It uses a long-running bow thruster in my transmissions to give ourselves joystick control. I can twist this, spin the boat, and right now I'm just kind of working my way over, and we're going sideways. We're getting closer to this dock over here. So this is a really nice option. It's not terribly expensive in the scheme of things, but everything costs so much. But without having to go to a full pod drive system, I can do this in a conventional drive and keep things relatively simple. There's now the joystick downstairs. Really cool stuff. Really well set up boat. This boat's in an LLC. It's here in San Diego. Got this nice in-tie. Give us a call. Thanks for coming on this tour of the 2018 Mikelson 50 Luxury Sport Fisher. Thanks.